When we think about our dogs, one of the very first things that comes to mind is their health and happiness. Dogs aren't just pets. They are loyal companions, family members, and best friends who give us unconditional love. Just like humans, what they eat directly affects their overall well-being. Their energy, their coat, their mood, and even their lifespan are deeply influenced by diet. That's why dog owners around the world are becoming more and more interested in preparing homemade meals for their pets. Commercial dog food has dominated the market for decades, but in recent years, many questions have been raised about its safety and nutritional value. While there are certainly high-quality brands out there, not every bag or can of dog food is created equal. Some are loaded with preservatives, fillers, artificial flavors, and low-quality ingredients that do little to promote good health. This is why so many pet owners are turning to the idea of cooking at home for their furry friends. Homemade dog food allows you to control exactly what goes into your dog's bowl. You can ensure the meals are free from harmful chemicals, use fresh ingredients, and tailor the recipes according to your dog's unique needs. Whether your dog has allergies, sensitive digestion, or simply deserves better quality meals, homemade food can be a safe and rewarding option. Why homemade dog food is gaining popularity. The rise in homemade dog food isn't just a trend. It's rooted in real concerns and real benefits. Many vets and pet nutritionists agree that, when done correctly, home cooking can improve the quality of a dog's life. There are countless stories of dogs recovering from chronic skin conditions, gaining healthier coats, experiencing fewer digestive issues, and showing higher energy levels simply because their diets changed to fresh, balanced, and homemade meals. Another reason is transparency. When you buy packaged kibble, do you really know what every single ingredient is? Many labels include terms like meat byproducts or animal meal, which can be vague and misleading. By contrast, when you prepare your dog's food at home, you know exactly what kind of chicken, rice, vegetables, or supplements went into the recipe. That peace of mind alone is worth the extra effort. Busting myths about homemade dog food. There are some common myths that often discourage pet parents from trying homemade diets. One myth is that homemade dog food is always unbalanced and can't provide the nutrition dogs need. While it's true that simply giving your dog leftovers from your plate isn't a healthy option, carefully researched recipes can absolutely provide a balanced diet. With the right mix of proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and vitamins, dogs can thrive on homemade meals. Another myth is that homemade food takes too much time. But in reality, many recipes can be prepared in large batches and stored in the freezer for weeks. Just like meal prepping for humans, you can do the same for your dog, making the process convenient and manageable. And finally, some believe homemade dog food is too expensive. The truth? It doesn't have to be. Depending on where you live and what ingredients you use, homemade meals can often be cost-effective compared to high-quality commercial brands. Plus, the long-term benefits of fewer vet visits and a healthier dog can make it worth every penny. Health benefits of homemade dog food. So what are the actual benefits of feeding your dog homemade food? Let's look at some of the most important ones. Better digestion. Many dogs have sensitive stomachs that don't respond well to highly processed kibble. Fresh ingredients like rice, chicken, and vegetables are easier to digest and reduce bloating, gas, or diarrhea. Shinier coat and healthier skin. A diet rich in omega fatty acids, vitamins, and fresh proteins helps improve coat shine and reduces skin allergies. Many commercial foods cause itching or shedding due to artificial additives, while fresh meals naturally improve skin health. Weight management. Obesity is one of the most common health issues among dogs today. With homemade meals, you can control portion sizes and ingredients, avoiding the hidden sugars and fillers often present in packaged foods. Energy and longevity. Dogs eating fresh, nutrient-rich meals tend to have higher energy levels and maintain better health overall. Balanced homemade diets can also contribute to a longer, happier life. Customization for allergies. Many dogs are allergic to certain ingredients like corn, wheat, or soy. By making food at home, you can eliminate allergens and craft recipes that are perfectly safe for your dog condition. Emotional bonding through homemade meals. Beyond the health aspect, there's also an emotional benefit. Preparing food for your dog can become a special routine that strengthens your bond. Dogs can sense love and care through actions, and what better way to show that than by taking the time to cook for them? Just like cooking for your family makes them feel cared for, doing the same for your dog shows them how much they mean to you. Challenges and precautions. Of course, homemade dog food isn't without challenges. One of the biggest risks is creating a diet that's unbalanced. Dogs require very specific nutrients in their diets, and missing out on essentials like calcium, certain amino acids, or vitamins can lead to long-term health problems. That's why research and consultation with a vet or pet nutritionist is important. Another challenge is variety. Just like humans, dogs need diversity in their meals. Feeding them the same recipe every single day may result in nutrient gaps. Instead, rotating between different protein sources, like chicken, beef, or fish, and incorporating a mix of vegetables ensures balance. Lastly, food safety is crucial. Dogs can't eat certain human foods like onions, garlic, chocolate, grapes, and a few others are toxic to them. Knowing what's safe and what's dangerous is absolutely necessary before starting a homemade diet. The bigger picture. Switching to homemade dog food is about more than just recipes. It's a lifestyle choice. It requires commitment, planning, and learning, but the rewards are huge. Healthier dogs, fewer trips to the vet, improved energy, and the joy of knowing exactly what's nourishing your best friend. In the following parts of this guide, we will dive deeper into which ingredients are essential, which to avoid, detailed recipes you can start with, how to portion meals according to your dog's size and age, and the long-term benefits you can expect from this lifestyle change. By the end of this series, you will have all the knowledge and confidence you need to prepare safe, healthy, and balanced meals at home for your dog. So if you've ever looked at your dog's bowl of kibble and wondered if you could do better, the answer is yes. With the right guidance and dedication, homemade dog food can be one of the best gifts you ever give your beloved pet. When it comes to preparing homemade meals for your dog, the single most important thing to remember is balance. Dogs, just like humans, require a complete and well-rounded diet to thrive. Their meals need to include proteins, healthy fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. If one of these essential groups is missing, your dog might face nutritional deficiencies that can cause serious health problems in the long run. That's why knowing which ingredients are safe, which are harmful, and how to put everything together is the foundation of homemade dog food. In this section, we will explore the most important building blocks of a safe and healthy homemade diet for dogs. Proteins, the foundation of every meal. Protein is the cornerstone of any dog's diet. Dogs are naturally omnivores with a carnivorous bias, meaning they rely heavily on animal protein to stay strong and healthy. Proteins provide the essential amino acids that support muscle growth, tissue repair, immune function, and energy production. Some of the best protein sources for homemade dog food include chicken, one of the most common and easily digestible sources of lean protein. It is affordable, widely available, and suitable for most dogs. Make sure to cook it thoroughly and remove any bones. Beef, rich in protein, iron, and B vitamins. Ground beef works well in recipes, but lean cuts are always healthier. Avoid fatty or highly processed beef products. Turkey, similar to chicken but with a slightly different nutrient profile. Turkey is an excellent low-fat protein source. Fish, salmon, sardines, and mackerel are great options as they contain omega-3 fatty acids that support skin, coat, and joint health. Be careful to remove all bones before serving. Eggs, packed with high-quality protein and essential vitamins, eggs are a versatile addition to dog meals. They are also a great source of biotin, which supports coat health. Protein should typically make up about 40 to 50% of your dog's meal, depending on their age, size, and activity level. Puppies, for example, need more protein than older dogs because they are still growing. Carbohydrates, energy, and fiber. Carbohydrates often get a bad reputation, but for dogs, the right types of carbs can provide essential energy and fiber. Carbs help keep digestion smooth and provide fuel for active dogs. Safe carbohydrate options include rice. White or brown rice is easy to digest and works as a base for many dog recipes. Brown rice offers more fiber and nutrients, while white rice is gentle on sensitive stomachs. Oats, a great source of fiber that supports digestion. Cooked oatmeal can be mixed into meals for variety. Sweet potatoes, packed with fiber, vitamins A and C, and antioxidants. They are one of the best carbohydrate sources for dogs. Pumpkin, excellent for digestion and can help both diarrhea and constipation. It's rich in fiber and vitamins. Quinoa, a healthy grain alternative that provides protein along with carbohydrates, making it more nutritious than rice alone. Carbohydrates should generally make up around 20 to 30% of the diet. Too many carbs can lead to obesity, but the right amount adds balance and energy. Vegetables, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Vegetables are crucial for adding vitamins, minerals, and fiber to your dog's diet. However, not all vegetables are safe for dogs, so choosing the right ones is important. Some of the best vegetables for homemade dog food include carrots, rich in beta-carotene, which supports eye health and low in calories, making them a great treat as well. Green beans, a safe, low-calorie vegetable loaded with fiber and vitamins. Spinach contains iron, antioxidants, and vitamins, but should be given in moderation due to oxalates. Broccoli, safe in small amounts and offers fiber, vitamin C, and antioxidants. Zucchini, light, hydrating, and easy to digest. Peas, packed with vitamins and plant-based protein, though should not be overused. Vegetables should usually make up 15 to 20% of your dog's meal. Always cook them lightly, steam or boil, to make digestion easier and release nutrients. Fats, essential for skin, coat, and energy. Fats are often misunderstood, but they play a critical role in keeping dogs healthy. Good fats provide energy, support brain function, and help maintain a shiny coat and healthy skin. Healthy fat sources include fish oil, provides omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation and improve coat health. Olive oil, a safe plant-based fat source that adds flavor and supports healthy skin. Coconut oil provides medium-chain fatty acids that can improve digestion and skin health. Animal fats, naturally present in meats like chicken and beef, but should be given in moderation to avoid weight gain. Fat should make up about 10 to 15% of the diet. Too much fat can cause obesity and pancreatitis, but too little fat can lead to dull coats and low energy. Fruits, natural treats, and nutrients. Fruits are not a must-have in every meal, but make excellent natural treats and occasional additions. They provide antioxidants, vitamins, and hydration. Safe fruits for dogs include apples, without seeds, blueberries, bananas, strawberries, watermelon, seedless. Fruit should be given in moderation due to their sugar content. They are best as small snacks or blended into recipes once in a while. Supplements, filling the gaps. Even with a well-rounded homemade diet, certain nutrients may still be missing. Supplements can help fill these gaps. Some important ones include calcium, essential for strong bones and teeth. You can use ground eggshells as a natural source. Fish oil supplements for omega-3 fatty acids. Probiotics support gut health and digestion. Multivitamins ensure your dog is getting all the essential vitamins and minerals. Always consult a veterinarian before adding supplements to your dog's diet, as too much of any one nutrient can be harmful. Foods to avoid completely. Equally important to knowing what to feed is knowing what not to feed. Some human foods are toxic to dogs and should never be included in homemade recipes. These include onions and garlic, grapes and raisins, chocolate, avocado, caffeine, alcohol, raw yeast dough, spices like nutmeg. Even small amounts of these foods can be dangerous, so they must always be avoided. Balancing the ratios. The general rule of thumb for a balanced homemade dog food meal is 40 to 50% protein, 20 to 30% carbohydrates, 15 to 20% vegetables, 10 to 15% fats. This ratio ensures your dog gets all the macronutrients they need for proper growth, energy, and health. Final thoughts on ingredients. Selecting the right ingredients is the foundation of preparing safe and healthy homemade meals for your dog. Remember, variety is the key. Rotate proteins, change up the vegetables, and experiment with safe recipes to keep your dog's diet exciting and balanced. By focusing on high-quality, natural, and safe ingredients, you will give your dog the best possible chance to live a long, healthy, and happy life. In the next part, we will take all these ingredients and turn them into actual homemade dog food recipes that are simple, safe, and effective. These recipes will include step-by-step instructions so that you can easily prepare nutritious meals right in your own kitchen. Now that we've covered why homemade dog food matters and which ingredients are safe, it's time to bring everything together in the form of actual recipes. Preparing balanced meals at home doesn't have to be complicated. With the right ingredients, a bit of planning, and some simple methods, you can create nutritious meals that your dog will love. This part focuses on safe and balanced homemade recipes that are easy to prepare, store, and serve. Each recipe is designed to provide essential nutrients, proteins, fats, carbohydrates, and vitamins in proportions that suit most dogs. Recipe 1. Classic chicken and rice meal. This is one of the most popular homemade dog food recipes. It's simple, affordable, and gentle on the stomach, making it perfect for dogs with sensitive digestion. Ingredients: 1.5 cups of white rice, uncooked, 3 cups of water, 2 pounds of skinless chicken breast or thighs, 2 medium carrots, chopped, 1 cup of green beans, chopped, 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Instructions: rinse the rice and cook it in 3 cups of water until soft. Boil the chicken separately until fully cooked, then shred it into small pieces. Lightly steam the carrots and green beans. Mix all ingredients together and drizzle with olive oil. Cool the meal before serving. Nutritional benefits: high in lean protein, easily digestible carbohydrates, and fiber-rich vegetables. This recipe supports digestion, provides energy, and is safe for most dogs. Recipe 2. Beef and sweet potato stew. A hearty option for dogs who enjoy red meat. This recipe is rich in iron and vitamins. Ingredients: 2 pounds of lean ground beef, 2 medium sweet potatoes, cubed, 1 cup of peas, 1 medium zucchini, chopped, 1 tablespoon of fish oil. Instructions: brown the ground beef in a pan, draining excess fat. Boil or steam sweet potatoes until soft. Lightly cook peas and zucchini. Combine everything and add fish oil. Allow it to cool before serving. Nutritional benefits: rich in protein, fiber, and essential fatty acids. Supports muscle strength, digestion, and coat health. Recipe 3. Turkey and quinoa mix. For variety, turkey and quinoa make a great base for a balanced meal. Quinoa is gluten-free and packed with nutrients. Ingredients: 2 pounds ground turkey, 1.5 cups quinoa, uncooked, 3.5 cups water, 1 cup spinach, chopped, 1 cup carrots, shredded, 1 tablespoon coconut oil. Instructions: cook quinoa in water until fluffy. Brown the turkey in a skillet until fully cooked. Steam spinach and carrots lightly. Mix everything together and add coconut oil. Serve once cooled. Nutritional benefits: a lean, protein-rich recipe with plenty of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Coconut oil adds healthy fats for energy and skin health. Recipe 4. Fish and veggie bowl. For dogs who enjoy seafood, this recipe provides omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants. Ingredients: 2 pounds of boneless salmon fillets, 2 cups brown rice, 1 cup broccoli florets, 1 cup pumpkin puree, 1 tablespoon flaxseed oil. Instructions: cook brown rice according to instructions. Bake or steam salmon fillets until cooked, then flake into small pieces. Steam broccoli until tender. Mix salmon, rice, broccoli, and pumpkin puree. Add flaxseed oil before serving. Nutritional benefits: omega-3 support heart, coat, and joint health. Rice and pumpkin aid digestion, while broccoli adds antioxidants. Recipe 5. Egg and veggie scramble. Quick and easy, this recipe is great for breakfast or a light meal. Ingredients: 4 large eggs, half a cup spinach, chopped, half a cup zucchini, diced, 1 teaspoon olive oil. Instructions: heat olive oil in a pan. Scramble eggs with spinach and zucchini until fully cooked. Let it cool before serving. Nutritional benefits: rich in protein, vitamins, and healthy fats. Easy to digest and a good option for variety. Tips for storing homemade dog food. Refrigeration: store freshly made food in airtight containers in the fridge for up to 3 to 4 days. Freezing: portion meals into freezer-safe bags or containers. They can last for up to 2 to 3 months frozen. Defrosting: always store in the fridge overnight before serving. Avoid microwaving as it can create hot spots. Batch cooking: prepare large batches once or twice a week to save time. Portion control and serving sizes. The right portion depends on your dog's size, age, and activity level. On average, small dogs, up to 20 pounds, 1 cup to 1.5 cups of food per day. Medium dogs, 20 to 50 pounds, 2 to 3 cups per day. Large dogs, 50 to 100 pounds, 3 to 4 cups per day. Puppies require more frequent meals, around 3 to 4 times a day. Always adjust portions based on your dog's weight, energy levels, and vet's advice. Variety and balance. Dogs thrive when their diet includes variety. Rotate between different proteins such as chicken, turkey, beef, and fish. Change the vegetables regularly to provide a wide range of nutrients. Variety not only keeps meals interesting, but also ensures your dog gets all the essential nutrients over time. Final thoughts on recipes. Homemade dog food recipes are not only safe and healthy, but also give you peace of mind. With fresh ingredients and balanced proportions, you can create meals that support your dog's health, improve digestion, and even strengthen the bond you share with your pet. By preparing these recipes and rotating them throughout the week, your dog will enjoy both the taste and the health benefits. The best part is knowing that every bite they take is made with love and care. Once you know which ingredients to use and how to prepare safe recipes, the next step is learning how to create balanced meal plans and determine the correct portions for your dog. Just like humans, dogs require a proper balance of proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Overfeeding or underfeeding can cause health issues, so having a clear idea of meal plans and portion sizes is essential for maintaining your dog's health. Why meal planning matters. Meal planning is more than just deciding what your dog will eat on a given day. It ensures your pet receives a balanced diet throughout the week. For instance, if you feed only chicken and rice every day, your dog might lack certain vitamins and minerals. On the other hand, a well-planned weekly menu that rotates proteins, vegetables, and grains will cover a broader spectrum of nutrients. Meal planning also saves time, reduces waste, and gives you peace of mind knowing that your dog is eating a safe, consistent diet. Factors affecting portion size. Every dog is unique, and so is their food requirement. Here are some important factors that influence how much food your dog needs. Size and weight. Larger dogs require more calories than smaller dogs. A Great Dane's needs are vastly different from a Chihuahua's. Age. Puppies need more calories to fuel their growth, while senior dogs usually need fewer calories but more joint-supporting nutrients. Activity level. Active or working dogs burn more calories and need higher portions compared to sedentary pets. Breed. Some breeds have faster metabolisms, while others are prone to weight gain. For example, Labrador Retrievers are often food-driven and can easily become overweight. Health conditions. Dogs with conditions like diabetes, kidney problems, or obesity may require special diets prescribed by a vet. General portion guidelines. Although exact amounts can vary, here are average feeding guidelines based on weight. Small dogs, up to 20 pounds, 1 to 1.5 cups of food per day, split into 2 meals. Medium dogs, 20 to 50 pounds, 2 to 3 cups of food per day, split into 2 meals. Large dogs, 50 to 100 pounds, 3 to 4 cups of food per day, split into 2 meals. Extra large dogs, 100 plus pounds, 4 to 6 cups of food per day, split into 2 meals. For puppies, the rule is to feed 3 to 4 smaller meals per day to support their rapid growth and energy needs. Meal frequency. Deciding how often to feed your dog depends on their age and lifestyle. Puppies under 6 months, 3 to 4 meals a day. Dogs 6 to 12 months, 2 to 3 meals a day. Adult dogs, 1 to 7 years, 2 meals a day. Senior dogs, 7 plus years, usually 2 meals a day, but portions should be lighter and more digestible. Feeding your dog twice a day is generally recommended. It keeps their metabolism steady, prevents hunger-related behavioral issues, and reduces the risk of bloating in large breeds. Sample weekly meal plan. Here is an example of a 7-day meal plan using the recipes we discussed earlier. This ensures variety, balance, and proper nutrition. Day 1. Breakfast, egg and veggie scramble. Dinner, chicken and rice meal. Day 2. Breakfast, turkey and quinoa mix. Dinner, beef and sweet potato stew. Day 3. Breakfast, fish and veggie bowl. Dinner, chicken and rice meal. Day 4. Breakfast, egg and veggie scramble. Dinner, turkey and quinoa mix. Day 5. Breakfast, beef and sweet potato stew. Dinner, fish and veggie bowl. Day 6. Breakfast, chicken and rice meal. Dinner, egg and veggie scramble. Day 7. Breakfast, turkey and quinoa mix. Dinner, beef and sweet potato stew. This type of rotation provides your dog with a wide range of nutrients and keeps them excited about mealtime. Adjusting portions by dog type. While general guidelines are helpful, here's how you can fine-tune portions based on your dog's unique needs. For puppies, focus on higher protein and calorie-dense foods. Use chicken, turkey, eggs, and fatty fish like salmon. Increase calcium sources such as spinach or broccoli for bone development. For active dogs, add more healthy fats like fish oil or coconut oil for extra energy. Active dogs may also need an extra meal during the day. For overweight dogs, reduce starchy carbohydrates like rice and potatoes and increase fiber-rich vegetables such as broccoli, zucchini, and pumpkin. Keep fat content lower. For senior dogs, choose easy-to-digest proteins and add joint-supporting ingredients like fish oil or ground flaxseed. Keep meals lighter and avoid excess calories. Treats and snacks. Meal plans should also account for treats. Many dog owners forget that treats add calories to their dog's diet. To avoid overfeeding, follow the 10% rule, meaning treats should make up no more than 10% of your dog's daily caloric intake. Healthy homemade treats include small pieces of apple without seeds, carrot sticks, frozen blueberries, small cubes of boiled chicken. Avoid commercial treats loaded with preservatives, sugar, or artificial flavors. Monitoring your dog's weight. Even with a meal plan, it's important to regularly monitor your dog's weight and body condition. Signs that your dog is being overfed include visible weight gain, lack of waistline, reduced activity or sluggishness. On the other hand, underfeeding may cause ribs showing prominently, low energy, constant hunger or begging. Adjust portions gradually and observe how your dog responds over a couple of weeks. Transitioning to a meal plan. If your dog is used to commercial kibble or canned food, transition gradually over 7 to 10 days. Sudden changes can cause digestive issues. Days 1 to 3. Replace 25% of the old food with homemade food. Days 4 to 6. Replace 50% of the old food with homemade food. Days 7 to 9. Replace 75% of the old food with homemade food. Day 10 onward, fully transition to homemade meals. This slow change helps your dog's digestive system adapt smoothly. Common mistakes in meal planning. When creating meal plans for dogs, avoid these common errors. Feeding only one recipe all the time, leading to nutrient deficiencies. Ignoring portion sizes and causing obesity. Giving too many treats without adjusting meals. Skipping essential fats like fish oil or olive oil. Forgetting to rotate vegetables for variety. By avoiding these mistakes, you ensure that your dog's meals stay safe, healthy, and enjoyable. Final thoughts on meal planning. Meal planning and portion control are the foundation of a healthy homemade diet. With the right balance of proteins, carbs, fats, and vegetables, your dog will not only thrive but also enjoy their food more. Structured plans save you time, reduce waste, and guarantee your pet receives complete nutrition every day. By rotating recipes, adjusting portions based on size and activity, and keeping track of your dog's weight, you will create a system that works for both you and your furry friend. Ultimately, meal planning is an act of love. It shows your commitment to giving your dog the healthiest and happiest life possible. Homemade dog food is a wonderful way to show love and care for your furry companion. It gives you complete control over ingredients, ensures freshness, and allows you to tailor meals to your dog's unique needs. However, cooking for dogs also comes with responsibilities. Unlike humans, dogs can't tell us what's missing in their meals, and nutritional imbalances may only show up after weeks or months. That's why it's critical to follow expert tips and precautions to keep your homemade dog food safe, balanced, and effective. Tip 1. Consult your veterinarian regularly. Before switching your dog to a homemade diet, consult your vet. A veterinarian can assess your dog's overall health and nutritional needs. Recommend specific ingredients based on age, weight, and breed. Suggest supplements if the diet lacks certain vitamins or minerals. For dogs with medical conditions like diabetes, kidney disease, or allergies, professional advice becomes even more important. Tip 2. Balance is more important than variety. While variety is good, Balance is essential. Feeding chicken and rice one day and beef stew the next does provide different nutrients, but you must ensure that across the week your dog gets everything they need: proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. Keep track of recipes and rotate ingredients smartly. Tip 3. Supplements may be necessary. Even the best homemade diet sometimes lacks certain nutrients. Here are common supplements vets often recommend for dogs on homemade food. Calcium. Dogs need it for bone strength. If you don't include ground bone or bone meal, you may need calcium supplements. Omega-3 fatty acids. Fish oil or flaxseed oil helps with coat health, inflammation, and brain function. Multivitamins. Ensure your dog doesn't miss out on trace minerals like zinc, copper, and selenium. Probiotics. Support digestive health, especially during diet transitions. Never add supplements without consulting a vet, as oversupplementing can also be harmful. Tip 4. Avoid unsafe ingredients. Some foods that are safe for humans can be dangerous for dogs. Always avoid chocolate, toxic due to theobromine. Onions and garlic can damage red blood cells. Grapes and raisins cause kidney failure. Avocado contains pectin, harmful to dogs. Excess salt or sugar can cause health issues. Cooked bones can splinter and cause internal injuries. When in doubt, research or ask your vet before adding any new ingredient. Tip 5. Practice proper hygiene. Cooking for your dog should follow the same hygiene standards as cooking for your family. Wash your hand before and after preparing food. Clean bowls daily with warm, soapy water. Store food in airtight containers. Refrigerate meals and never leave them out for more than 2 hours. Label containers with dates so you use them in the right order. Good hygiene prevents bacterial contamination and keeps meals safe. Tip 6. Transition slowly. If your dog is used to kibble or canned food, switch gradually. A sudden change can upset their stomach, causing diarrhea or vomiting. Introduce homemade meals step by step over a week or more until your dog adjusts fully. Tip 7. Watch your dog's body language. Your dog can't speak, but their body language tells you everything you need to know about their diet. Look for signs like healthy signs, shiny coat, steady energy, good digestion, bright eyes. Warning signs, dull coat, weight loss or gain, lethargy, diarrhea, or excessive scratching. If you notice anything unusual, adjust the diet or consult your vet immediately. Tip 8. Adjust diet with age. Nutritional needs change over time. Puppies need calorie-dense, high-protein meals to support growth. Adults require balanced diets to maintain energy and muscle health. Seniors need lighter meals with joint-supporting nutrients like fish oil and glucosamine. Keeping your dog's age in mind ensures that you always meet their changing requirements. Tip 9. Portion control is key. Overfeeding is one of the most common mistakes dog owners make. A chubby dog may look cute, but obesity shortens life expectancy and increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and arthritis. Stick to portion guidelines, adjust based on weight and activity, and use treats sparingly. Tip 10. Keep a feeding journal. A simple notebook or digital record can help you track what your dog eats. Note down meals and ingredients used, portion sizes, any supplements added, observations about your dog's energy, weight, or digestion. Over time, this record will reveal patterns and help you fine-tune your dog's diet. Common precautions to remember. Don't rely on guesswork. Measure ingredients and portions properly. Cook proteins thoroughly to kill harmful bacteria. Avoid high-fat cuts of meat to prevent obesity. Do not use human seasonings like salt, chili, or sauces. Monitor your dog's stool regularly. It's a good indicator of digestive health. Long-term benefits of following these tips. When you consistently apply these expert tips and precautions, you can expect long-term benefits such as increased lifespan and vitality, stronger immunity against diseases, improved digestion and fewer stomach issues, healthier skin and shinier coat, better energy levels and overall happiness. Most importantly, you'll build a stronger bond with your dog, knowing you're personally responsible for their well-being. Final thoughts. Homemade dog food can transform your pet's health, but it must be done with knowledge and care. By consulting your vet, balancing nutrients, avoiding harmful foods, and following proper hygiene, you can safely prepare meals that keep your dog healthy and happy. Remember, your dog depends on you for their entire diet. With love, responsibility, and the right precautions, you're giving them not just food, but a better, longer, and more joyful life.